watching out for you. This is KEZI 9 News at 11.
After 5 days in the hospital, a Mapleton student is finally back home following last week's deadly crash on Highway 126. Tonight, Olivia Nickel is talking about the wreck that killed two of her classmates and the support that immediately followed. Thank you for staying up with us on this Veterans Day. I am Brian Richardson. Tonight, in an emotional interview, KEZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz sat down with Olivia and her mother. She is now live in the studio with our top story here at 11. Sarah.
Well, it wasn't easy for Olivia and Terry Nickel to talk about what happened last Thursday. They're emotionally and physically drained. Tonight they spoke about what they remember about that day and how the community is pulling together after it lost two of their own.
Flowers, paintings, and people always at her bedside.
Our community is one of the best communities you could have. So strong, and everyone loves each other. It's one big family, honestly.
The community made sure to show that love while 15-year-old Olivia Nickel was in the hospital.
Riverbend set up a whole separate room right beside her room, and it was filled all the time with her friends, with my friends, sometimes with people we didn't even know.
And even a video from country music star Tim McGraw.
Hi Olivia, it's Tim. I'm in Nevada, I'm about to play a show. I just want to tell you hi, we're thinking about you, and chin up.
For Olivia and her mother, Terry, the support has been overwhelming. Olivia was the sole backseat survivor in last week's fatal crash in Mapleton.
It's weird to think about, like I said, that I survived in the backseat, but the two people next to me in the backseat didn't. So yeah, like my mother said, a miracle.
But this outpouring of support is all too close of a reminder of the tragedy that took the lives of Olivia's friends Abby Boydston and Weston Bowman.
I saw them, Abby and Weston afterwards, when I was like yelling for help, you know, I saw them. That was hard, very hard for me, because the car was upside down and just kind of dangling there, you know. That was hard.
Olivia was one of 5 teens in a car on their way to breakfast Thursday morning when their car went off the road and hit a tree.
I was bleeding, and I didn't have any of my instincts, you know, to know that okay, you just got in a wreck, your body's not okay kind of thing. So I'm trying to get up.
And I see my daughter's name come up. I answer it, "Hey honey," and I kind of hear background noise, and it was a man's voice that said, I don't know if I can keep it together, sorry, but your daughter has been in a really bad auto accident and she's calling for you.
A mother's worst nightmare.
I had to scream at him, tell me my daughter's alive.
Terry says she did everything she could to get to the scene and wound up sprinting down the highway to get to her daughter. Broken ribs, collarbone, teeth, as well as a punctured lung and concussion. Through all of that, Olivia and her mom say she was one of the lucky ones as they try to find strength after the loss of Abby and Weston.
One day at a time, you just gotta take it in strides kind of thing, because it doesn't just go away. That feeling doesn't just leave. You have to work for that semi-okay.
And a memorial service was held for Abby and Weston today in Mapleton. Olivia and her mom were there. Terry says that she also wants to speak out about the safety of Highway 126. She says it needs guardrails. Live in the studio, Sarah Hurwitz, KEZI 9 News.
Thank you, Sarah. And if you would like to help the families who are still grieving because of this crash, there's a fundraiser set up for this Friday. The Alphabet Cafe in Mapleton will be the host from 6 to 8 p.m. It will donate half of its sales towards the families of Abby and Weston. There are also 2 GoFundMe accounts established. We've provided that information on our website, KEZI.com.